Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Hood Ninja Ichi Gaming probably brings to you your boy, he's back. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Well, for the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching at home, and for that one person sitting on their toilet, on their phone right now, let's get ready to play ball! Up in this bitch. What up, though? Yo, we back on this baseball. Hi, Lois. Yep.
A manager
trying to get it
checks in with his ball club.
Baseball. Man, look at that. 25% control, 39% confidence drain, negative 39% confidence drain. And I got the confidence of everyone on the squad. Man. Huh. Have a couple good games, shit turns around for you. Gotta like that.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league
Tanya.
baseball. Tonight, the
What's
first
going on,
of this
cuz?
four-game weekend set between the Toledo Hens and the Omaha Storm Chasers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Omaha Storm Chasers.
About to beat they motherfucking ass.
Chris Bubich will
About
be
to
on
beat
the
the
mound
bricks
for
off
this
these
series.
cats.
That'll bring
Let's
in
go.
Bobby Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
We bringing heat.
And
Ah,
a bit too
man, we
high
don't
with
like that.
One. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3
Send
over
them
that
heat.
stretch, including a win last
Send them
time
heat.
out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is
Send them
playing
heat.
well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you.
Oh,
did you find that you started
that
to
dumbass
really pitch
strike.
better as the
He ain't
summer
ready.
months started to get hotter?
It's over.
No doubt about
Get
it.
him out of
As
there.
the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good
Oh,
vibe
that
starting
was a
to go
bad
throughout the
pitch.
clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Hit him with this dumbass curveball.
This
Oh,
one's
shit.
down to third. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high
All right,
throw that
good
time.
job.
No problem over there at first as they record the out.
Forced him to a ground.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain.
Whoa,
on
whoa,
how
whoa.
he
So
goes
that's
down.
really Miggy?
I always felt, though,
I-
too, you
I
had to
thought that
cover
was like
away. If
a
guy's gonna
computer
bury
player
you
that
in
they just
3
like
times in a
came
row,
up
you
with.
tip your
That's the
cap
real
and walk
Miguel
back to the
Cabrera.
dugout,
Hell
'cause
no.
that's not easy to do.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are
Crazy.
2 on now.
What are they doing in
Now
AAA?
the pitch.
That's why his
Junior
picture looks so
Villalobos
surly.
is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Wait till you, if they show his picture, what you see, he looks pissed.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away.
We'll have
Sit
to
down.
pause as that strike
Sit
3
down.
to the other side.
Sit
We
your
played an inning, still nothing.
ass down.
Now to the plate, here is
Go on to the
Robinson
next one.
Chirinos. And as you
Oh,
can
that
see,
looks a
he's
little
seen
high.
that average climb the last week or so.
Kind of like me.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I was close.
Into the
Why are we
windup
pitching
comes
right
the
into his
0-1.
hot zone?
Now a fastball
Because
gets
we
the
have no
upper part of
fear.
the zone for strike 2.
We're about to sit his
Hey, it looks like this
down.
guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone.
It'll be interesting to see if this
Hit him with
lineup
this
can adjust to
changeup.
the way he pitches.
Sit your
And the changeup swung
down.
and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The
Right.
straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
The batter will be Edward Olivares, as he will look at a first pitch
little too
fastball
high,
for ball
little
one.
too high.
Garrett Hill comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
What happened? What happened? What just happened? What the? What the fuck? Oh, this is some bullshit. How did I get injured? Nigga, the what?
Now, they know this is going to be a tough stretch
Oh,
on the road.
man, that's
To win the first game of the
trash.
series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
5-2, the final
This is
score
some
tonight.
bullshit.
Toledo wrote an important
Man.
sixth inning to victory in this one. Garrett Hill earns the victory in relief in this one, his seventh of the
I
year.
can't believe I injured myself. What type of shit is that? Really? Man, bruh. That's trash. I got injured. That's bullshit. I'm so pissed. Man. I'm still in the rotation. What happened to me? Man, bruh. What did this nigga do, man? This nigga pull a muscle? Hang a nail? Man, that shit was soft. That shit got me salty. That shit got me salty. Yeah, I guess I better work on my durability, huh? Man. I can't believe that shit. This nigga got injured, man. Right. Man, come on. That was so weak. Confidence is through the roof, though. Negative 40% confidence drain. That means a lot of BS is going to have to happen before I lose my swagger.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. A matchup of teams at
Basically,
opposite
my
ends of the
swagger's on
division
10.
between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens.
man.
It's baseball.
Bro,
It's
I
the
got
show,
injured.
and it
What
comes
type of shit is that?
Big Daddy Primetime gets the call for game
Huh.
one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Man, that's got me
Stepping
so
up
sorry.
is G1 Bay. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Right.
First of 3
starting
here on
something
this
just
Tuesday
like
night
last
as the
game.
game's first offering is taken for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hot?
Change up, sit your ass down. You starting off hot, just like we ended. We're not missing a step.
Starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some
I don't know
really
why I
good
do that
baseball
shit.
lately.
Lifted down the line in left.
Foul
Left fielder
ball.
giving chase.
Oh,
he
good out.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit, Randy Rodriguez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike one.
Thinking about it.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep
got all
down the
of that.
line and right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run.
I sent that right down the fucking middle, too. Damn.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box, Cal Mitchell. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll start this one at 274. 15 long balls, and he's driven in 45. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and
Sit your ass down.
Out of the inning. So they pick up a run on a solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number one. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0.
Damn, I let one hang. Hey, y'all see Miggy's face? He looks surly.
He's looking to snap out
That cat looks upset that he's in the AAA's.
First pitch
I need
on
to
the
check
way.
his contract. I'm pretty sure he's still making a whop.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will
wow.
stay fair,
Okay,
and it's
now they're
gone.
just taking
A
advantage.
home run.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
At the plate now, Vance Vizcaino, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1.
Yeah. On the wide, did that little bobble in my turn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw.
Get his ass.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed
Sit your
pitch
ass
swung
down.
on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on. So stepping in is Stefan Alames, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a
Sit
miss
your
as he
ass
picks
down.
up another one. Make it
That
4
shit got me mad.
strikeouts already, and
I
there's
took
your
2
first out.
homers. First,
So
man,
now to the plate.
2 innings, 2
1-1.
homers.
Both are
Damn.
one here in the early going.
You gotta come out here with an attitude now.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted
Oh,
in the
shit.
air out towards left center.
That's a pop-up.
Left fielder
We'll
is
take
on the
that.
move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Barry Lemons flew out last time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Easy money. Get your ass
Throw in
down.
time, and the
Go.
side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
They still ain't put up any points.
Randy Rodriguez, and we'll see what he can do here after
Man,
going deep
that's
his
tough.
first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right
care.
now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and
I
below.
don't care.
He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. So next to hit is Cal Mitchell, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The pitch.
I'm pitching too slow. My pace is way too slow.
Fouled away.
Maybe I should put this down. And focus on my pitching fully.
Oh, and he struck him
Sit
out
him
as
down.
well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Stewart
All right,
is
sit
under
him
it,
down.
and he
Let's
makes
go.
the catch
On to
for
the
out
next.
number 3. Nothing doing here this half. So now into the box is Phillip Evans. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows.
Right down the middle.
And you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid
Good catch,
1 hit
man.
in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Next, it'll be Cal Raleigh, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he struck him out. His 7th
Sit your
of the ballgame,
ass
and that ends the
down. Running
inning.
through him. Man, them 2 homers.
At the plate now is Stefan Alames. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yeah, I can do that. 3 strikeouts. Yup, here they
First
come.
pitch of the AB on its way.
Strike 1. Strike 2.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Strike 3. Sit your
One in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
disrespectful as fuck right here. Sit your ass
He
down.
struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Next, it'll be Jiwan Bay. He flew out in his last AB.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Sit your ass
Him
down.
out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Sit your ass down. Whoa, he didn't give me that
I
one.
love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
This one's flared to
Ah!
center. Short.
Damn.
On the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the
Damn.
side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on.
Sit
Missed.
your
He got him.
ass down.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
I'm not getting all my stuff behind him. That might be too much. Oh.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Looking to send him packing again. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2
Sit,
count.
sit your ass down.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Cal Mitchell goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Travis Swaggerty will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to the solo home run that helped get this offense.
You thought about it.
The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3.
That's okay. That's strike 3. Sit your ass down.
On now to the bottom of inning number 7.
Man, these cats couldn't get a hit, though. Man, get some hits. Nah.
That's what you want to do when you're playing on the road.
These niggas got to shut out, man.
And get a win. Now the pressure is
Bruh.
If they get one of the next 2,
y'all can only get up one run.
Tonight,
Man,
2-1 the final score.
Bruh, that's terrible. I appreciate that like, though. Thank you for that. I took a heavy L. Man, I did my best. Damn. I shouldn't have gave up those 2 early runs. Those were the warm-up runs. Those were warm-up runs. That's because I hadn't got in my rhythm yet. Let's see. Curveball velocity. Slider control. I need slider control. If I get better control with my slider, that's another strikeout pitch. I got 2 early homers. Confidence is still through the roof. Negative 44% drain. This nigga feeling himself.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the
Don't
show
even need
brings
a
you
dog.
coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Mears, the California-born right-hander, is
Oh,
on the
these
mound.
cats.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches.
He whooping their ass. Come on, get a hit. God damn. Boys can pitch.
Into the box, Barry Lemons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Ah, that
half
might
of
be
the first.
soft.
And he throws the
91.
fastball by
Ah,
him here.
damn.
0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the
Yes, it
field
was.
tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan,
Yeah,
this
but they ain't
team is
winning this.
playing well. They're getting closer in
Sit
the
your
division
ass
race. I guess my
down.
question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Prime time isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't
Sit your
capable, I'm sure. He just
ass
hasn't been
down.
that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty D, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now. Trying to
Oh,
There's this swing and a
shiznit.
drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly.
Again?
No doubt, home run.
God damn.
way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Andy Young. 0-1 the count.
They got me
Get on
again.
base and keep this first inning alive.
I don't even feel like that was a bad pitch. He just took
In
advantage.
there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is
Sit your
right there as he
ass
strikes
down.
out, and that
That's
ends
your
the
philosophy.
inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push it. Travis Swaggerty digging in
can't
now.
believe I gave
Take
up a
look
homer
there at the
again.
difference in his numbers between June and July. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Ah, I just
real
gave
nice
up another
location
one.
with that
God
fastball
damn it.
up and
Oh,
in
he
on the
missed
hands.
that?
Hard to do
Wow.
much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now a swing and a miss
Sit
as he picks
your
up another
ass
one.
down.
Making 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Up next, Phillip Evans. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
All right. Migs up in this bitch. Moving them
Digging
old
in,
ass
the
bones.
switch hitter, Cal Raleigh. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Man, they
Didn't
got
waste
some
any
bats.
time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Into the box now, Chris Sharp. As the first pitch here have been high, it's ball 1. And
Wow.
he just misses inside with the fastball there. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising.
Wow!
Are super quick.
Really?
Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Matt Reynolds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy is
Got him looking, and
All right,
that'll do it.
get
The
your
inning is
ass
over.
out of here.
No runs, a hit,
Fuck
2
on,
left.
man.
We'll go now
That
to
was
the
trash.
top.
Start sitting these
So the
cats
lineup
down.
flips over and digging in, Barry Lemons. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
What happened to my control, man?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left
Jesus.
center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the
Good
catch.
run,
A great
man.
effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
What a way to run that down, man.
Next up, Vance Vizcaino, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss that
Ugly.
time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. flare out to left center. Short onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, I let a hit go. Thank you for the light. I let a hit go. Unless you're out here rooting for them. Oh, shit.
Randy Rodriguez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a curveball.
Sit your ass down.
And a great call there as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in next is Travis Swaggerty. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So next to bat will be Phillip Evans. Popped into foul ground his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Evans is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Gibson is there, 2 down.
That's okay. You know why? Because those two sliders went exactly where I wanted them to go.
Singled in his last at bat.
They didn't get away from me and end up on the other side of the strike zone. None of that shit. It didn't end up in the middle of the strike zone. You know, hey, what more could I ask for?
A ball and a strike.
Let's put this cat down. Oh.
Fouled off.
Let me quit talking shit. It's like they listening.
Nobody on.
Sit your.
Oh,
shit.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Not quite.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Short, shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So now here is Chris Sharp. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found
got a
the
couple
score
runs
since back in the first inning.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Now a swinging bunt that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out.
Got him with the curveball.
8 strikeouts thus far.
I wanted that bad too. I wanted that bad.
Skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Sit your ass
Brings
down.
up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Barry Lemons is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2 is swung on.
Sit your ass down.
So nothing happening this time around.
They ain't put up any more runs.
Vance
Gotta hold it.
Vizcaino.
Continue to hold them down.
The second half of the 6th. Looked like he went
Yes,
around
sir.
that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out
Easy
there
money.
at second as he didn't
Good
have
catch.
far to go for the out. Next up is Randy Rodriguez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just
Biggs
hasn't been the
showing
case for
some
him batting
athleticism
lefty against these good
in
right-handers.
his years.
First pitch on its way.
Third baseman.
I'm only
Ball's
talking
in the
trash
strike
because I'm
count.
older than that guy. I'm pretty sure of it.
And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to
Shut 'em
retire the
down.
side.
One
So
more
no runs,
game.
no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Mud Hens lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, Travis Swaggerty. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to go down swinging there. Travis Swaggerty is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Phillip Evans. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to stand in is Cal Raleigh. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
In the air out toward right field.
Yeah, I was
And
trying to
that
pitch
will
inside
conclude
again.
matters here in the 7th.
But, hey,
we'll see Miguel
it is what it
Cabrera
is.
leading off when we get back. Bo Burrows is on to pitch out.
All right,
of the
man.
bullpen in the
Close this
bottom
shit out,
half of the
man.
8th.
Don't fold. Don't fold.
Yeah, and they just keep
Good
on
job.
keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success
Let's
is
get
never
that dub
guaranteed in
back.
this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Toledo Mud Hens used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Big Daddy Primetime earns his 8th victory of the season.
Yes,
striking
sir.
12 in the process. Bo Burrows works
A
2
whole
full innings
dozen.
in relief to record the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just
Whole dozen. Good. Wish I was a baker. I don't know when my clutch went down. I gave up a home run and then shut him down afterward. What the hell? All right, let's put a little bit more under the fastball then. Put a little bit more up under the fastball then. Give it a little extra oomph. Boy, oh boy, the confidence is through the roof once again. 45%? Man.
Minor League Baseball on the show for
Takes a
you
lot
now
to
as
shake
we
this
present
guy.
coverage from the AAA East. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Memphis Redbirds. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Crazy how we had a losing record when I came in last
Evan
season.
Krasinski, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment.
Now we're
And
getting
please, what's
dubs.
the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout.
Yeah, yeah.
Just under 9 strikeouts per.
I do this every day. Oh, yeah, that's right. Crack his head. Beat his ass.
Colin Anderle the next to bat. He'll lead
You wanna
things
send
off
me
here in
out
the
here?
bottom half of the first.
With this much of a lead,
No left field.
bruh, I'm bringing straight thunder
Now here's
every
the pitch.
play. No fucks given. All
Gets ahead
confidence.
here with the fastball, strike
All
one.
confidence.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won
Man,
6 of their last
those two
7
have been
ball
looking kind
games.
of low.
Yeah, Matty. Dan,
We'll
this
see what
team
happens
is
when we
playing
go
well.
low.
They're getting closer in the division race.
Go low.
I guess my question to
Damn!
you, I want to ask you,
That was
did
a
you
great
find that you
fucking
started
hit.
to really pitch better as
A leap, but it's off his glove.
My dude.
And he is into second base with a leadoff
My
double.
dude.
That
Why?
was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Lucan Baker stands in as he looks at a called strike. Strike taken up in the zone.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts
And now he
himself in a
struck
tough
out.
spot to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this
Oh, so
pitching
we've been
staff
getting his
figured out how
ass
to attack
all
this
week,
guy.
huh?
We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ooh, that was
Boyd
terrible.
Kapler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here at 293. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Again, another foul ball.
Don't kill yourself.
Here comes the 1-2.
I do all the killing out here. Oh, man, that pitch was not good.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, here is Jason Rourke. first pitch of the AB on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate tonight.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase.
Good job.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Oh, I didn't hit the speed up.
Now at the plate is Connor Capel, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Got his ass.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
Ooh, that was close.
Let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's another 0-2. And the slider gets
Sit your ass down.
That's a pretty impressive pitch
On to
from a
the
young
next one.
arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Nick Dunn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Barreto brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Here's the first pitch.
All right, let's get some early strikes.
Andrew Kisner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Cameron is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit is Bryce Denton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting
right over the heart of the plate. Come on, man.
Strike 1 to start.
Get it up there. Get it up there. Get it up there. Too high.
Swing and a miss.
We'll
and he
take
needs
it.
a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. There's a base hit on the line.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right
Great
field.
catch.
But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away.
That boy got feet.
Next to dig in, Lucan Baker. Now here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out.
Not even going to give him a chance to mess that up. I got it.
Now it'll be Lloyd Kapler. He bounced out last time up.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Sitcho.
This is
Whoa.
ground over to first. Glove by
These
Cabrera,
cats in the
and he'll take
they
it to
be
the bag
reaching,
himself for the
boy.
out.
Damn.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Right,
Jason
disrespectful.
Rourke.
Send it
Full
right
out
down the
last
heart of
time
where he's
up.
good.
And
Yeah, right.
here's a fastball called for strike
Make
1.
them hate it.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater.
Right.
That's one you've got to let go on.
Behind 0-2 now.
Here we go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Got
him
him.
Swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
High in the air out to center field. And no
Easy
trouble
money.
for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. And
I'm
now
glad
the
they got
first pitch.
my boys got their bats swinging.
Evan
Because
Mendoza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called
it makes
strike.
things
It's
real
0-1.
easy.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Got
On
him.
the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now into the box, Nick Dunn grounded out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Nick.
Called
Great
strike
strike.
to the letters, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Get the ball
Man.
for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Andrew Kisner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Called strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Dunn leads off first with 1 away. Off-speed.
Caught him
pitch, and there
looking.
is strike 3
Ooh,
called.
wee.
And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Colin Anderley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually
Wow.
demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the
go.
order, so-called best hitters,
Ooh,
are shut
shit.
down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Now at the plate here is
Hits have
Mookie
been
Baker. It's
very
been an
sparse
0-2
for him.
effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now. And a
Got
swing and a
him.
miss as they got him with the slider
Sitcho.
there, 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today,
Down.
not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Lloyd Kapler.
Ooh,
As the first pitch
terrible.
misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
Test him.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Test him.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're
Can't
going to
be
have
scared.
some clunkers, and this
Ooh,
certainly
yeah.
looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Liner in there for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Man, they're trying. I'm giving up
Now
hits,
to the plate,
but nothing
Jason
big.
Rourke, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2
And nothing
in the ballgame
consecutive.
so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut.
He didn't even reach for that, man.
Count, he's going to have to turn it up.
That was a double play ball, man.
To the plate now, Connor Capel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short
Good
left
job,
center.
man.
And
Good
the
catch.
inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Now the first pitch.
Leading up for the Redbirds,
Evan Mendoza is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing drive. And a base hit, so the leadoff
I
man
feel like the
is
computer
Ward.
left that in the zone on purpose, just so I
It's
can give
like
up that
magic
base
or something.
hit.
He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them, and it seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gibson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And now in the box, Andrew Kisner, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bryce Denton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Cameron is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Drew Carlton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
All right.
On
Great game.
paper, this had the makings of a
That was
real
hilarious.
hard-fought game, but
I gave up a hit,
paper
like,
and reality, those are 2 different things. They
half of the
totally
innings I
never
pitched.
look back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Toledo with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Big Daddy Primetime earned his 9th win of the year. Evan Krasinski permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about
only
does
6
it for Mark
strikeouts.
DeRosa, Dan, please.
7 strikeouts. Sweet. So, I wonder what I should work on next. It depends on what they put up there, but I definitely need to work on my control. Uh-oh.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Huh? Ah, what the hell? Lost a little bit on control. Lost a lot of control, actually. Lost a little bit on confidence. Just a little bit. Still sky high.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead. Big Daddy Primetime, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch.
Sit your ass down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Michael Ciani comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good
Sit
vibe.
your ass down.
The schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. It particularly.
Sit your ass down.
Retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No. In is Joey Votto now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to
Sit
see
your
if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
ass down.
Swing and a miss as he picks up another.
Have a seat,
Make it 4 strikeouts
On to
already,
next.
and there's your first out.
Go.
Pitch on the way. Tyler Naquin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hi, cheese.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick.
Sit your ass
down.
down.
If you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Standing in now, Alfredo Rodriguez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 268 the average for him coming in. 3 homers and 29 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And did he hold up in time?
Sit your ass
No, he
down.
went around. It's strike 3.
I broke the game on that one.
So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball.
Damn. Did I strike out the side on 9 pitches? Damn. Y'all was about my business.
Now the first pitch.
Oh,
the ground
shit.
out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here is number 0. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
I can't believe they let that get down.
Into the box, Christian Kelly, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first.
That was an easy double play
to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
That wasn't even close. Damn.
Stepping in once again is Brock Detheridge as we begin the top of the 4th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Left side. And a base hit.
Wow.
The leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
That misses,
That's
and
slip.
we're even at 2-2.
That didn't. Sit your ass down.
Second time here tonight. He's set. Here it comes. Dwight Smith Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here comes the 1-2. And another foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That nigga's amazing.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning.
All right, man.
1 hit, 1 left.
They got busted in the face.
Number 4 we go.
Hey, what's up, Hunter?
All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler
St.
This
Louis
is where the
fan.
pressure
That's
starts
what's up.
to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start.
Okay, they're not letting me pitch. Oh,
This is where
come
you're
on,
looking for
man.
someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
All right, I lucked
No
out on
balls
that.
and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play.
How's
right
it going,
in his
Hunter?
wheelhouse.
Oh,
He just ramps
Strike
up,
2.
and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2.
King of the
Multiple
flips?
ways.
I have no
Up,
idea
down,
what that
in and
is,
out,
dude.
Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
man, what the hell? Gotta throw it away.
Down and away.
Yo,
It's
what's
a
going
ball
on,
and 2
Mr.
strikes.
Garlic Bread?
Hey, they tried to tie him up on
What's
that
King of the
last
flip?
pitch, so I
King
like
of
that
flips.
They went away with this one.
What
The
is- what's that?
execution didn't work, but I
Is
like
that
the
something
idea
I should
behind
know? I don't know. Educate me.
Got him.
Oh!
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Oh, Ozzie
it. That's
Smith?
his second
Yeah.
strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised.
The
if
Wizard of
coach
Oz,
finds
yeah.
him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about
I'm doing
shortening
good,
up and putting the ball in play. Good
Garlic.
things tend
How's
to
it
happen
going?
when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Alfredo
Oh, yeah, do your thing,
Rodriguez.
Garlic.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
It's time to strike him out. Whoop.
In the dirt, but swung
Sit your
on
ass
and the
down.
throw to first is there to record
On to the
the
next
second
one.
out.
Let's go.
And stepping in, Jose Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Wow.
Ball 1-0.
Okay.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue
Okay.
right there.
Wow.
Either way you
That
call
was
it,
tough.
somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And it's
I'm a
fouled
home
away.
team. I'm a home team guy. In every sport, I always root for my home team. So, yeah.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
So from
Fouled away.
Lou Whitaker to
Man, he's in control.
when we
of
had
all his
Justin
weapons
Verlander,
right here.
you know
One
what I'm
strike
saying?
away from 5 shutout innings.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all
Welcome
that often,
back,
but
garlic
this might
bread.
be a good
Threw
Oh,
it right
sit your
past him, a swing and a miss at
ass
the gas, and
down.
that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Digging in will be number 0. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Let's
Yeah,
see if he
I
can
mean,
work
if-
a walk,
if you know-
maybe a knock, ground ball
if you know the
with
Major
something,
League team
catch a gap to get this
that's
offense going.
affiliated
2
with
hits as a team,
the Mud
it'll
Hens, then
demoralize
you
their
know,
confidence.
you know what I'm
If he can get
saying?
on,
Who
start
I
some
like? No, not
traffic in
Texas.
motion,
Earlier
might
than
have
Texas,
something.
bro.
High in the air out towards shallow.
Remember the first thing I said, Lou Whitaker.
Woodrow has
Free
to
Lou
come in a
Whitaker,
few steps,
Kirk
but he has
Gibson,
it for out number 1.
Road to the show. My favorite game mode.
Stepping in next, Christian Kelly. First pitch on its way.
This was my favorite part of
Defensive game plan needs to change
part
right
of the
here. They
game.
need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late
Always.
to try and work counts.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing.
The
as it's
Tigers?
well wide of first.
The Tigers, dude.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out
I
of his
don't
own
know,
that time, but
man.
he
I don't
stays
think any
alive.
Detroit team can
Wow,
ever
this
be
guy's
considered
been
a
on top of
cheater.
it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
I mean,
There's strike 2 as the
the
fastball
Red
fouled
Wings
off
were
to the right.
were
Nothing in 2.
pretty dominant for a while, but nah, Detroit teams we usually catch
Another
lumps.
0-2.
Like I said before, I'm a Detroit guy. So any sport, I'm rooting for Detroit. That's that's the way it goes. I don't follow teams and all that. I don't follow players, and I root for the home team.
And there's strikeout
You know what I'm
number
saying? If
11
I'm gonna
is
bet on the
called.
squad,
When you're
it's gonna
down
be the
here in
home
minors,
squad.
It's all about honing your skills and getting
You
someone
know what I'm
that
saying?
knows
If
you.
I'm gonna watch a
Well,
game,
I've
it's
been
gonna be the
noticing
home
this guy on
game.
the mound all game long, so I have to think this out.
Yeah, no, not the Astros. No, I don't.
Some good
No, I'm
recognition.
Tigers
Brock
guy.
Etheridge is at the plate now, and he takes a cold
Yeah, I'm
strike.
Toledo Mud Hens, Detroit
And there's
Tigers.
ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next
Yeah.
pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The count now at 2-1.
Usually, in every sports game I play, I usually play with Detroit, except for basketball, because our basketball squad is just so
The 3-1 count,
terrible.
tying run on deck.
Oh my
Good
God.
spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he looks at ball 4.
Ah,
So
man,
he's
I'm
aboard,
talking to
and
you
he'll
guys,
always have
man.
to worry
I'll
about
walk
the
somebody.
threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah,
Man, you hate to give up a
Tigers
two-out walk
Tigers
to
do things the
anybody,
right way,
but
man.
especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good
We should
luck
we
trying
should
to
have we
stop
should have
him.
paid Verlander.
He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right
Damn.
now it was his top speed that really made all
Oof.
the difference. He's definitely got wheels,
Damn.
and they were on display there. Lifted down the line and
All right,
left.
let me Get this cat out
On
of here.
0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the stolen base
That was a great pitch.
Point as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and
We need Doc Holliday again.
here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just inside.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game.
I'm gonna be real with you, man.
2-0 now.
I'm a fan of the sports, but I'm not a fan of professional sports. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's like I'm a fan of the game itself. You know what I'm saying? Not the like professional sport.
You have to know that a solo shot's not tying
Come
this game
on,
up.
man.
You have to find a way to get on base anyway.
Walk somebody.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Fouled off.
All right, here we go.
The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck it looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate. But
that's why when I play the show, I always play Road to the Show, and I always play pitch, play the position of a pitcher. That's my.
Drew Carlton will come on in relief here and appear in game number.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's.
No, you ain't make me mad, bro. I was just explaining, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about current players or anything like that, for any sport, I'm really not going to know who you're talking about because I don't follow the sports like that. But I'm a fan of the game, you know what I'm saying? The game of baseball, I'm a fan of it. I enjoyed it when I played it, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. You know, like I'm a fan of football because I played it as a kid. I'm a fan of basketball because I played it as a kid.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening.
So.
Special.
Yeah, I play this. I enjoy the sports, you know. I'm a sports guy, but I'm not a following professional sports guy. I'm a love of the game guy, you know what I'm saying? I'll have as much fun watching high school players as I would watching professional players. It's the game, you know what I'm saying? It's baseball. You know what I haven't worked on? My field at all. That's why I'm got popped in the face. No reaction time. Were y'all here for that? When that pitch came back and hit me in the face? Right, brutal. I'm tripping. Miguel Cabrera's down here in the AAAs.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball.
I guess that's what
Tonight,
happens when you can
three-game
still play, but you don't want to retire.
Between the Toledo Hens and the Louisville
Just go
Bats.
AAA.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it, Hunter Green.
It's all the check.
So stepping in is Brock Detheridge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the bat, the designated hitter,
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
It's foul.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup swung on and
Sit your
missed for the
ass
first
down. That was the
Always nice to
DH.
keep a guy that has good wheels
Right.
off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big
Get rid of his
strikeout,
ass.
keep that guy off the base path.
Quickly as
Now
possible.
the first pitch. Michael
Oh, yeah.
comes on
Start him off
one
with a
gone
strike.
here as he looks at a called strike one. Fellas are visiting.
Love
team
being
as
ahead
they
of the
take
count.
field after
Make
a
it real.
scoreless
Ah!
two-half.
Before I
Lost
can
last
even
time out,
finish.
they
God
enter this
damn
one
it.
in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting
Let's
closer
pop
in the
up.
division race. I
That's
guess
easy
my
money.
question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball.
No, we got to be disrespectful one time.
That's
Right.
taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised.
And catch him with that.
That
Oh, the changeup.
And
Pull
hitting
the
in the books
string.
tonight, still scoreless here on the
Sit
show.
your ass down.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey
go.
Votto. And
Who's
as you
next?
can see, he's had some troubles here in
No,
his
we gotta
own
disrespect
ballpark.
him at least
Something
once.
he'll look to improve upon in this one. Way behind
Man,
that pitch,
wow.
it's 0-1.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play.
He ran
for
that
the first
down.
out.
Man.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-1 is swung on and missed.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
strike
There was
2.
nothing he can do with that.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a
Sit
really
your
tough pitch to hit if you can
ass
spot it.
And
down.
the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Let's go.
Now here it comes.
Give him a little hot ass high cheese.
Now for
Ah,
goes in
man.
with
Come
2
on,
away
bro.
as he takes a ball 1-0.
Keep it in the zone. Keep it in the zone.
Liner towards second.
Man.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, I need to get him.
Went to the
I need to
well
get
one
in,
too many
get him in the
times.
gym.
Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able
I need to get him in
keep
the
his hands
gym.
through, deliver a nice line drive.
You're 6'10", man. You should
Into the
be able to
box
jump
now,
up and
Jose
grab that.
Garcia.
Oh,
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging.
sit your
and that will
ass
end the inning.
down.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Leading off for the bat,
First pitch coming, here it
second
is.
baseman,
Number 0
Ooh,
stands
wee.
in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
What's up,
Christian Kelly is at the plate now. as he
Cards
looks at
World
strike 1.
Champs?
And he's a guy looking to break out
What's
in a
going
big
on?
way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his
Man.
club have been hoping for.
Is that you, Hunter, or
Good
one of your
pitch around the
boys?
knees, but it
Or
doesn't
y'all
quite
just
catch
roll
the
like
bottom
that?
of the zone.
You Cincy boys just roll like that. Oh,
In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is
Oh, what
on
was
the
that, St.
run.
Louis?
He
Yeah,
gets
St. Louis.
there, and
Why
that's the
did I say
second
Cincy?
out.
Or is it Cincy? Who the fuck? That's St. Louis. Is that where you're from? St. Louis? Yeah, St. Louis.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Why the hell am I thinking since
Bengals? Went down swinging to
oh, it's the same guy.
First. And a good fastball there,
okay.
But this just misses the
coming
zone
through with
for
multis.
ball one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That was terrible. I lost my focus just that quick. You threw me off, Cards. Oh, shit.
Towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Wow, he actually went for two on that.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Ciani. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch.
You said, what if the Tigers play?
Digging in next, Dwight Smith Jr.
I don't know, man.
Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
How's the Tigers been recently? I haven't heard anything good.
Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater.
I work.
Ball two now.
I work. I watch anime. I read manga.
Lifted down the line and left.
And I play video games.
And no one will get this one.
What if Tigers played the Cards in the big game? I'm rooting for the Tigers.
The 2-1 home.
What'd you think I was going to say?
After being way ahead, now it's even.
And I hope they eat them birds, right?
Usually the second time through the order,
and I'll be the first one to post that meme of a tiger eating a cardinal.
This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
I'll be the first one to post it.
And there's out number two. 2 down, no one on base. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
What a great strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
That was terrible. That was so predictable.
He's going to have a pretty good night.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands.
What are you apologizing for? You didn't do anything that you need to apologize for?
The opposite field for a base hit.
Tyler Naquin is in with 2 away.
You're a really nice guy. That's really cool.
0 for 1 for him.
Not enough people like you.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's so many people in this world that that just can't apologize even if they're wrong. So
as a hitter, you got to be staunch.
You didn't do anything wrong, but I definitely appreciate you're willing to apologize.
To make sure it's in the zone.
No, you're good. You're definitely good.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And another foul ball.
You're a good person, bro.
Fastball.
Sit your ass
down for the second time here tonight. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez.
The shortstop, Alfredo.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Oh, believe me. I understand there's a lot of Detroit teams that would get eaten up in a championship game if they were to play one this year.
No problem for the first down.
No, don't feel bad.
Stepping up is Jose Garcia.
It's been so long since I got to celebrate a championship win of any kind.
You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big. That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I
in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. So the next to bat will be number 0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory.
I don't have any feelings about 2011. I don't know anything about 2011. Yeah, I said it earlier. I don't follow baseball. My life is too full to follow sports. I got too many things going on to follow.
He's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's.
I got a question for you. Have you read Solo Leveling?
And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Brock Detheridge.
Right. Coming in like a champ. Fuck that.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really
Hold on.
that one.
I need to get out this inning.
One pitch is in there for the second strike.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first half of the ballgame.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so anyway.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't even pay attention to it.
First run of the game here in the middle innings.
Looking to keep this a
like I said, I don't watch sports.
Michael Ciani is the batter now as he looks.
Believe me, during most World Series, I was literally at work while the World Series was going on.
He tracks it down.
Like I said, I work a lot of hours. When I'm not at work, I'm playing video games, I'm watching anime, and I'm reading manga. You should really read Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is amazing. It's only at like 150 chapters right now. If you sit down and read it, you can get through it in a day. It's amazing. You like watching old World Series games? That used to be cool when I was younger. I used to watch old NBA games and whatnot.
This 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the Bruins.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Like I said,
the Bats used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hunter Green earns his 5th win.
You have to understand, I'm in my mid to late 40s.
23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.
You know, I've pretty much burnt out on sports.
You've been watching MLB The Show.
Yeah, I've seen like Jordan's final game. I've seen that I watched Jordan's final game. You know what I'm saying? Live. You know. The whole Jordan 6 championships I watched live. You know, like I'm sports just don't do it. Watching sports on TV just don't do it anymore, man. I've seen it all. You know. You know, that's. Dude, in 97, yeah, dude, yeah. I was hanging out with my homies drinking beers in 97. Right. Listening to gangster rap. Yeah. I'm an old guy. I see the world differently. Yeah, hanging out in the hood. Exactly. Going to work, hanging out in the hood. You know what? I pretty much do the same thing I was doing then, but instead of hanging out, I've replaced that with manga, anime, and video games. So, yeah. I guess not much has changed. I need to do something about that working thing. That's what I need to change up. That's what I need. That's where I'm messing up at. I'm working. Working sucks. I need to find a way to take care of myself and not have to work, so I can spend my entire day playing video games, reading manga, and watching anime. Over in Washington State, what's going on in Washington State? I haven't heard anything about Washington State. Not even on my news. What happened in Washington State? If it's bad news, don't tell me about it.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the St. Paul Saints and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
You know, I've spent my entire younger life watching the news. All it ever did for me was either get me depressed, get me upset,
we're getting a chance to look at a guy
or something like that.
How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts?
See,
not
the
a lot
bad
of base
news.
runners, and that usually adds up
and
to a lot of success.
You know,
let's see if
and you know what? You know what I noticed? When you don't pay attention to the news,
he'll get us started in this one.
Shit really doesn't change your life any. I mean, if you don't give a fuck, if you're going to work every day, then yeah, it is what it is. If a war jumps off and they bomb us, hey, they're not going to tell us before it happens. Okay, if anything bad is going to happen, they're not going to tell us on the news before it happens. So I mean,
when you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long.
You have to go to school? Oh, you're still doing school? Oh man, dude, I'm old enough to have done school twice and still be out drinking 40s.
You gotta find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65.
He called a ball on that? Man, bruh.
And the pitch. Swing, high drive,
that's
left
bullshit.
Field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. And
that's bullshit.
Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
What a way to get things started while playing.
Make me adjust to the
top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Woodrow is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Damn. I done gave up one.
Jimmy Kerrigan swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
But the news sucks, dude.
And a fastball runs a bit inside.
News
He's down
sucks.
2-0.
If you need to know about something, you can look up something. But other than that,
yeah. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Yo, you gotta watch the cussing, man. And if you cussing, it's not gonna show up on YouTube, bro.
Taken high for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup.
But
when he got
yeah, I see what you're saying. There's so much junk happening in Cali.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Because it's basically like GTA. Yeah. That's sad.
Swing and a flare down the line. Johns ranging into shallow right.
That's sad.
He's there to track
But
it down, and that'll
that's
end
pretty
the
much
inning.
every major city, man.
And now here is
Anywhere where there's poverty and people have been, you know what I'm saying, pigeonholed for so long, you get that type of behavior, man.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Yeah, I like Nirvana.
Well above the letters with the fastball.
Smells like Teen Spirit. She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been trapped inside your
Into the windup, here's
heart-shaped
the
box
2-1 pitch.
for a whole week. Yeah, I like.
Corner with that
Yeah.
2-2.
Come
2 balls, 2
as you
strikes, a
are,
crucial count for both
as you
pitcher
are,
and hitter. So Dan,
as
what was
I
your approach on
want
the mound
you
in
to
that count? Do
be,
you still pitch for the
as a
strikeout?
friend.
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Yeah. I know
Really
Nirvana.
impressive to me about
Yeah.
that strikeout. He fell behind 2-0
Yeah.
to start.
I'm
the
in my
at-bat.
40s, dude.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused
And
himself and came right
I
back with
kind of
3 quality
listen to
pitches in a row
everything.
to set him
So,
down. That's
yeah.
not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You're only in middle school right now?
Just a bit
Oh,
high with the fastball, but didn't
Wow.
get the call. 1 out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
you're in middle school, so yeah. You're pretty much right on schedule. You're doing everything you should be doing, except for watching me.
So now to the plate, Jose Miranda. He'll work on keeping this top of the
I thought I had
line.
mine set for 18 and up. Man, my language
Ready
is
to
terrible.
deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back.
Man, you shouldn't have even told. Here's a word for you to. Here's a phrase for you to look up. Plausible deniability.
Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
The world is all about information. The information you put out there and the information you keep to yourself. You in middle school and you was in a 7-Eleven robbery?
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2.
Damn,
Well, you
your
don't
life
see
is
it all that
gangster as
often,
shit.
But this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Saints are out on top.
Easy E once said no more. What? I don't understand that sentence. Easy E once said no more.
He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
You know, these next
Easy E
couple
once said
innings
a
are
lot of
really
things.
important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh my God, dude. Easy E had so many songs, man.
Now a swing
I'm
and a
in my
miss as he
40s.
picks up another one, make it
Just
4
like
strikeouts
you know
already, and
all
that's your
of
first out.
whoever's
Didn't mess
songs
around much in
that
at-bat
you
then.
listen to,
No, that was
I knew
impressive.
all of
Like
Easy
that
E's
pitcher
songs.
that trusts and
So
works
for
off
you to
the
say
fastball right
in
there,
his
he
song,
decided he
you have to
didn't
be
need
more
use
specific
anything
than
else.
that, bro.
3 straight heaters and go
You have to
grab
be
some
more
bench.
specific than that. And you're not even old enough to listen to his music because all of his music
Line to the right
was
side.
rated 18 and over.
Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger.
That guy's
on
nursery
He
rhymes
had a
are
good
rated
foot right there, but
18
he
and
was
over.
able to keep his hands back and scramble.
Oh, you weren't in the
to get to
7-Eleven?
base.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, yeah, you on some
Stepping in
old
now, Gabriel
gangster
Marcia.
shit.
This
You
will go after the first pitch and
should have your ass at
into
home.
left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and
Man,
third following
I am
the
having a
one-out
really
double.
bad game.
And this
I
might
think
be
I
the
should
kind
focus
of
more on the
AB that gets
game.
him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole
Yeah,
field.
because I'm not even
Trying
getting in
to
the
do
strike
too
zone,
much. The
dude.
results speak for themselves.
Woodrow has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
They're just hitting everything, dude.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling it.
And we'll just leave it
Man.
there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
You're allowed to.
The Mud Hens lead it.
Mac
3-1.
Miller, Easy Pop, and Kurt.
New inning set
I
to
hear
get
that.
underway.
Shout out to them
And
guys.
striding forward, the designated hitter,
May they all
Jimmy
rest in
Kerrigan.
peace.
Slow grounder.
They were
to
all
first. Scoop
losses
and he'll
to
step
music.
on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Especially Pac and Kurt. Them guys were innovators.
Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Easy was an innovator in his own right, but
this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so
Pac
tempting.
and Kurt Cobain were game changers.
Now it's strike 2.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And the pitch.
Tacoma, Washington, huh?
Williams Astudillo
All right.
will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the
Are you
mound
surprised
right
that I
now,
know
you're trying to
Tacoma's
get
in
that
Washington?
outside corner, and there's
And the second
Or
baseman
is that-
there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this
I'm
half
right,
of
right?
the inning.
Tacoma, Washington?
On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mudheads are on top, 5-1.
I don't know.
Now to bat, Jose Miranda. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back
I don't
in the
know.
first inning.
It's been so long since I did states and capitals.
It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
There's
Why am I-
another pitch for a strike, and
Why am I
this
think-
guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like
All
he
right,
is, he's going to have a
that's
pretty good
cool,
night.
but once again, you're still in middle school and you're talking to somebody who actually lived through that age.
Curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's
Yeah.
1-2
It's
now.
all good. Yeah.
Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step
I know
on
it seems
first
like
for the
ancient
out,
history
3
for you.
unassisted.
But I lived through it, so talking about it is a little different for you
So
than
one
it
out,
is me.
nobody aboard, and that'll bring in the speedy Nick Gordon. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
I think the most we have in common is our enjoyment of baseball and our fondness of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number
Oh yeah,
5.
definitely live your life to the fullest. It's short and it goes by fast.
Cameron is there, 2 gone.
As you go through it, I'm gonna tell you like this: from the sage of 6 blocks to you, young buck. Make sure you take your time and smell the roses. Don't be in a rush for anything.
Next, it'll be.
It'll all happen in time. Make sure you smell the roses along the way. Take time to smell the roses.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. So
Enjoy
perhaps
some of life.
here with 2 men out.
Enjoy life. Enjoy where you are in life. Don't be rushed to get old or anything like that.
First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate, Gabriel Macio.
You're gonna be a baseball player when you get older. Really?
Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw.
Then why aren't you practicing
He's
right
in
now?
there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe
Because
back.
I guarantee you there's another kid your age right now
So that's
who
not
wants to be a
easy to
baseball
out there.
player when he's older, who's practicing right now.
Ponder stands
You shouldn't be here watching me, little man. You should be out practicing, bro.
Fastball taken,
Real
but
talk.
that gets
If
the
that's what
zone
you
for
want to
a
do,
strike.
you should be out practicing right now. You shouldn't even have time to be watching old games. You should be practicing. Instead of watching games, you should be practicing. Instead of
As the inning is over.
being on
One hit,
YouTube,
one
you
left.
should be.
Home half of the 5th
There is no
inning.
off season.
Hens lead it
There is no
5-1.
off season. There's no such thing as an off season. That's the difference between guys who want to be professional players and guys who end up being professional players. There is no off season. There is no off season. You have drills you can do right now to get better. There are drills that you know you can do right now to get better on your own.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
If you want to do it professionally, there is no off season. Ask your coaches. Ask them.
Lays off.
Ask your coach. Coach, I want to play professionally. Seriously, is there an off season? He's gonna tell you there is no off season if you want to play professionally. There is no off season. You have basketball, baseball, whatever sport it is, has to be what you do until you get there. You don't get an off season until you've made it, and then there's no off season. Look at the greats. They don't have off seasons.
This one's flared down the right field line. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it. So
do you need to ask your parents to do push-ups? Do you need to ask your parents if you can do push-ups? Do you need to ask your parents if you can exercise, just do regular push-ups, sit-ups?
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Down-ups, up-ups,
right now. He's hot as a pistol.
plank drills. You can strength train during the off season. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be making your body stronger. You can do little calisthenics exercises. You should be doing that.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
I mean, if you want to play professionally, yeah, that's what you should do. You should definitely be asking your parents to sign up.
Swing and a miss on the
If that's what you want to do, you have to be serious about it. You can't be sitting here watching TV saying that, yeah, I want to be a professional player while you're watching YouTube videos. The kids that are going to be playing professionally that are your age, they're out practicing right now. There's a league you can be playing in right now. There's baseball year-round. If you don't have winter where you're at, to where it's snowing and cold and all of that good stuff, then yeah, there's some place you can be playing right now. If that's what you want to do professionally, you should be doing it every day. Baseball should be your every day. If that's what you want to do professionally. That's the best advice I can give you.
That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often.
If baseball is what you want to do, put the phone down. Stop watching the game and start playing the game. Because just watching it isn't going to get you there.
Hangs win number 11 on his line. Lewis Thorpe struggled and gets the
That's better than watching it on TV and not doing anything.
Takes the rare 3
there's drills you can practice on your own. Take a bath towel, fold it one time, hold it at the open ends, okay? While you're holding the towel like that at the open ends, practice your throwing motion holding the towel. Get you a good, large, full-size bath towel. You fold the long way. You know what I'm saying? Fold it once. You know, you got a big rectangle. You fold it the long way one time. You hold it on the ends, and then you practice your throwing motion holding that towel. If you're going to watch anything, watch Ace of the Diamond. It's an anime. They've got drills that you can do on your own in that anime that the characters in the anime do on their own. You will get better, but you should always be practicing. Muscle memory, doing it. Not watching it, doing it. Because when it's time to play ball, that's what you're going to rely on. You're going to have to rely on your muscle memory from something you've been doing as a kid. All of these guys, they've been playing every day since they were kids. since they were your age. You're in middle school. So I'm going to tell you, there's guys who've been playing since elementary school. There's guys younger than you right now that are better than you. You didn't ask, hey, what did you ask me? You didn't ask me anything. All you said was, you're going to be a baseball player when you're older. And all I did was tell you what it takes to be a baseball player when you get older. If you're sorry to hear that, I don't know what to tell you, young man. You shouldn't be discouraged when I told you what it takes. You should get excited because there's a way that you can actually do it. Oh, dude. Hey, man. I got passionate about it because if you want to do it, I want you to do it. And when you get to that level to where you're getting drafted, I want you to remember back on the YouTube guy that told you, you got to start. You got to do it. You can do it, but you have to do it. I want you to succeed, young man. I want you to succeed. I want you to be Ash Ketchum, except I want you to win and not lose. I want you to be the very best, like no one ever was. And you can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind and body to. You can do it, man. If you get to AAA, you're doing something. If you can get on somebody's roster, then yeah, you're set for life. But yeah, dude, you got to get out there and play. Get off the couch, get up, and play. Nothing with control. Nothing to help with my control, huh? I can work on my fielding. All right, next game. Let's go. Oh! Right at the man. Oh well, we're gonna take the live stream into overtime. One more game. We're taking the live stream into overtime. That's for you, Hunter, because you said you wanted to be a baseball player, brother. I want you to be a baseball
on
player.
The show tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Louisville Bat. The Mud Hens have won 5 games in a row.
Believe me,
Fairhurst,
I'm rooting for you.
The state of Texas.
No one believes in you, I believe in you.
He'll lead things off here.
Even if you don't believe in yourself.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Medivh. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning
I feel like
streaks.
I've been scouted.
Who's able to execute in this one?
You've been all over that fastball.
The first baseman.
Liner towards second.
Oh, yeah.
Right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. At the plate now is Dwight Smith Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Send him down. Let's go.
Woodrow gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning.
Hey, someone put something on the board.
Second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Yo, Hunter, did you leave? I hope you didn't leave, buddy. I hope I didn't discourage you from your dream, man. That's your dream. You should let no one discourage you from it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
if the fact that you have to work really hard for it discourage you, man, come on, bro. Be stronger than that.
And this one caught the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed
you can't let the fact that your dream is tough to achieve stunt you from going for your dream, dude.
Secondary pitches to be more deceptive. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
But face your adversity. It shows character. That's what men do.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Sit your
Classic slider
ass
down
down.
and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Michael Ciani is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2 out, nobody on.
No, that was just bad.
And the counts run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full
nope, I can't locate it. Oh, I guess I can. Sit your ass down.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. First pitch on its way.
For the bat, the second baseman.
And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he just misses inside
come on.
with the fastball.
Keep it in there. Keep it in the.
I don't blame him for not
in the
coming
strike
over the
zone.
hard to the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got.
Jeez, man.
He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he
Sit
picks
your
up another
ass
one. 4 strikeouts
down.
already, and there's your first out. So next to hit is Leonardo Rivas as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as
Sit
well.
your
So the bottom of the
ass
order providing
down.
little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now here's the first offering.
The catcher.
Christian Kelly stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Wow.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he takes ball.
Come on,
So
man.
good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base.
That's
as
the
we go
computer
back to
just
the top of the
playing me.
order. First pitch on the way. Connie Mosher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Popped him up. Mota in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be Scott Heineman.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Woodrow is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Next, it'll be Dwight Smith Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here we go. Oh,
Ball and no
damn.
strikes. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he popped him up. Tucker over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second.
Good out. Man.
So here's Tyler Naquin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's their first hit of the game.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Standing in now, Alfredo Rodriguez. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Michael Ciani will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some...
Sit your ass down.
And that ends the inning.
I want you to know.
First pitch
Let's
on
go.
its way.
The second baseman.
Number 0.
Ah, come on.
Looks
Oh,
at ball
you
1.
gotta give me that one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right
Let's
there.
get disrespectful.
Either
Put it
way
right
you
back
call it,
same
somebody
spot.
doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike now.
We want to keep his eyesight up. We want to keep his eyesight up high. Yep.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swung on and missed.
Sit
Really
your
fooled him that time for the
ass
first
down.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now at the plate, Christian Kelly. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Connie Mosher. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off the outside corner.
That's painful.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there.
Oh, he bit on it anyway.
That'll keep you
He bit on it anyway. Sit your ass down.
Connie Mosher is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That brings up Scott Heineman.
Oh, that's terrible.
Foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Hit back up the middle. Barreto's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next up, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped up. Prime time is under it, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here.
That was easy.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. In there
Good
for
strike.
strike 1, 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Lifted in the
Yeah,
air
well,
to
this won't be
straightaway
one
center.
of them.
Cameron is right there, 1 down. So next to bat will be Alfredo Rodriguez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next, Michael Ciani. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
That felt like a 3-pitch inning.
Ready now is number 0. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
I only got 3 tonight?
Man. Philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real
I got relieved.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row. And this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Toledo Mud Hens pick up win number 70 to top the division.
All right. I want to thank everybody who fell through, everybody who liked, followed, left a sub, all that goodness. Shout out to Hunter. I hope all your dreams come true. Hope you do become a professional player. I hope you get up and start playing. Hood Ninja Gaming, I'm up out this bitch. Peace.